Okie dokie. Welcome to the stream. Our first stream in a long time. Official stream in a long time. My camera down just a little bit here. Okay. So, our first stream in quite a while, as I just mentioned. We're going to be playing a demo of Forensics Crime Scene Detective. This is currently it's like the 5th demo. This game is expected to release sometime soon. I believe if I read correctly on Steam, it's going to be released this month. So, should be fun. It'd be fun. It up a little bit so I can hear. All right, let's go ahead and like I got all my settings set up before I started the stream. I'm gonna turn VSync off. Hopefully there won't be any issues with that. I hope. All right, controls, we're going to be using a keyboard and mouse. Audio looks good. And we're going to turn down the master a little tiny bit. We'll leave it up to 100 so I can hear stuff. All right, let's go ahead and play a new game here. All right. All right, you arrived at the LKA laboratory to start your workday. Go to the file cabinet and select the case file. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, little marker. All right, let's go ahead and select a case. Oh. All right, to select a case, interact with the filing cabinet. Select the first tutorial case to learn about forensic procedure. You're rated on accuracy, precision matters. Oh, great. So they're expecting a lot from me. Got it. All right. Oh, go ahead and open a case. Tutorial. Well, 1 unlocked. This tutorial teaches you about crime scene photography, collecting and documenting digital evidence, and analyzing it. Oh, I get to analyze evidence. Oh no. Well, this is going to be fun. Hot. Let's see. Another case file code storage unlocked. Storage unit located at... I'm not even going to try to say that word. I have no idea. Okay. 21 is suspected of being used in connection with the cryptocurrency scam. The unit is registered under the name Mark Kruger. Investigators are instructed to secure and analyze any electric devices found at the scene. No, not my iPad. Well, hopefully they don't take my phone either. I don't know what's more important, my iPad or my phone. Probably my phone. Yeah, it's okay. They can take my iPad. It's fine. Fine. You can take the iPad. I'll keep my phone though. All right, tutorial 02. This tutorial is an introduction to collecting and analyzing fingerprints. A number of fingerprints need to be collected and analyzed so we can establish who lives in each room. Okay. Apparently there's more and more files. I guess let's go ahead and just start with the first one. So this one is going to teach us about crime scene photography, collecting and documenting digital evidence, and analyzing it. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? All right, so let's get out of this. All right. Interact with the computer to open your email program. In the Inbox tab, you receive updates and new information related to your case. Ooh. Switch to the Send Mail tab. Select evidence from the list and attach it to send it to your colleagues for evaluation. Not all submitted evidence leads to a reply. Well, that's just rude. Usually whenever I send someone an email, I expect a reply, okay? You know, I expect a reply. I don't expect to be just ignored. Who likes to be ignored? I don't, but either way, whatever. Okay, so... Alright, interact with the filing cabinet and press C to close active case. You will receive a rating based on your accuracy. High ratings unlock new cases. Well, I guess we better work hard then, shouldn't we? Alright, case progression. Alright, let's go ahead and select the case. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and close this case. Yeah, I want to conclude it, don't I? Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Alright. Oh, yeah, we want to do this one. Okay. So travel into a crime scene, press E to travel to the crime scene for your active case. Visit the crime scene now to collect evidence. The laboratory is used words to analyze the evidence collected at the scene. Yeah. Good to see a dead body. LKA training site. Men's. 8:12 a.m. You have arrived at the LKA training site. Learn about the collection of digital devices. Take a look around and interact with the yellow hints. I was just gonna, sit around and not do anything, but okay, since you're being bossy and you want me to do something, I'll do it. Alright, crouching and laying down. Press C to crouch and hold C to lie down. Hold Control to lean left, right, forward, or backward. Leaning helps you inspect evidence that is otherwise hard to reach. Lovely. Oh, neat. That one and that one. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, got it. Don't want caps lock on. Oh, very nice. Okay, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, forensic procedure. Always document evidence before collecting it. Pick up the markers from the tool case and place one next to the piece of evidence. Ooh, I've always wanted to do this before. Take the camera from the tool case, press right click to enter camera mode. Make sure exactly one evidence and one marker are visible. Press left click again to take a photo. Press exit camera mode. Ooh, okay. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we're placing an evidence marker. Where you want me to place it? You want me to just place it? I guess they just want me to place it anywhere. What's a random place that I can place? Ooh, yes. This is perfect. Right here. Just place it right there. I love that. Yeah, right next to the booze. Yeah. Bootastic. All right, now I need to pick up a camera. All right, print. I've already got an evidence marker. Yeah, oh, okay. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm learning. Don't judge. Okay, so I can crouch if I need to, or I can also lay down. Neat. And then, I don't want to do that yet. And then I can hold down, what was the other one? No, not that one. What was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So it's that one, okay. So we're gonna take a nice picture and we can also zoom in, get a good shot of the evidence marker, but a good shot of everything else. And apparently it doesn't want to work. Did it take a picture? I don't think it did. No evidence. Well, yeah, it's a no worky. I don't think this is working. Not even taking a picture. Maybe I don't need to be crouching. Perhaps. No, still not taking a picture. I think the camera dead, boss. What did I do wrong? All right. Well, we didn't exactly get to take a picture, did we? that really didn't work. Was I supposed to take one in here or something? All right. Document before pickup. Pick up portable evidence like digital devices with E. Always place a marker and take photos before collecting. So we're gonna go, oh, okay. So we want to, okay. So I need to place an evidence marker right here and then take a picture. Okay, I was silly. I was just placing it anywhere I wanted to pretty much. Well, shiitake. Let's just go ahead and place it over here. Gonna place a little evidence marker right here. Perfect. And then we're gonna go over here and put these back up. And then we're going to take a picture. Yeah. Why is this thing not, it's not, oh, too much overlap? Too much overlap. Objects are too small. Well, you know what? I'll zoom in. Oh my goodness. They want it to be so perfect, folks. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, fine. I'll move it. I'll just place it right there. Is that better? Hope so. You and your marker placement. Perfect. Work with me. Work with me. Yes. Okay, it was perfect. All right. Perfect. I love that. All right. Can I pick up the password now? Yay. Now we gotta place another marker down there. So I guess we have our markers. And then we're going to crouch. Oh, can't move. Woo. Just some weird music. Okay, now it got better. It's like something out of a horror movie or something, I think. Creepy. Like someone's gonna come out of some room in here and scare me to death or something. Like the bathroom or whatever. I'm not even gonna notice till they get closer. All right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take another picture. Perfect. I should get an A for effort. Well, kinda. Besides this marker, that we're just gonna pick that up just so that they don't have evidence that I did that. You know, just yeah. All right. So now we're gonna pick up the smartphone. All right, evidence. Got it. All right. So looking at our case file. Password, digital device. Let's take a look at here. All right, documenting digital evidence and analyzing it. Let's look at our witness statement. Witness statement, family name Doe. Name, well, of course it's Jane Doe. No age, short description, nothing. Statement, a drug dealer. A dealer has been caught at his flat. All right. At his flat, any digital devices he may have used to communicate with his clients need to be collected, locate, photograph, collect, and analyze the devices. Okie madokie. Well, I kind of already done that, so, you know. All right, so the password. Oh, okay. And then that's probably going to be the password for the phone. So that's what we need to look at when we look at the phone. Phone. All right, looks like it is functional. It is encrypted though, so big fun. All right, so we got that. So now what we need to do is we need to grab the phone and we need to actually open it. So, I feel like I'm relearning this stuff all over again. All right, so that's all the evidence that we have. So now what we need to do is we need to... All right, so we need to grab... We need to grab the phone. So let me check the controls again. Oh darn, they don't have any controls. Okay, so we got evidence. We picked that up. Right. Right. Yes. Okay. I feel like we need to head back to the lab to review this because that would make the most sense. Unless, well, we can't really open the smartphone in here. At least it's not allowing us to do that. So I'm assuming right now, ooh, this guy need to do his dishes. Good Lord. What the hell? Buddy, I think that needs to be cleaned. Hey, Rumple, how's it going? I'm not really gonna ask why those are on his dining table. We're not even gonna ask, okay? That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to do the laundry. I'm just here to document and take pretty pictures. That's all I'm here for. Okay, why am I looking at his apartment? Okay, we're just gonna leave now. You know, we're gonna go back to the lab and we're gonna do our job. So let's do that, shall we? All right. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right, we're at the laboratory. All right, can we investigate the phone, pretty please? Okay. So let's take a look here. What's this? Web of evidence. This whiteboard is an overview of your current investigation. The numbers shown correspond to the evidence marker numbers placed during evidence photography. Ooh. Let's see if I can. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. Digital device. Yes. That digital device. Perfect. And we also found the password right there as well. Love that for me. Oh, hello. All right. And then it looks like, okay, reading your current case file, press tab to open the case file. It contains all collected evidence, reports, and mail of the active case. Review it regularly. Okay, fine. Since you asked me to review it regularly, I'll review it if I must. Ooh, nice laboratory. I really should keep myself from pressing any random buttons though. Just saying. Okay. Let's see, digital evidence analyst, selecting evidence. Short press E to select a digital device for analyst. Optionally select the password. Ooh, interesting. More buttons to press. All right, after selecting the device and optional press password, long press E to enter the analyst interface. Once the analyst is complete, export the results, exit the station, and pick up the results folder. You know, it's a good thing I'm doing the demo because, or excuse me, the tutorial, or I would have literally just winged this and I feel like I would have been lost forever. All right, preparing the evidence, excuse me, the device, not, well, it's still evidence, but either way, it's a device. Press E to select the digital device you wanted. Desolder, press, excuse me, long press E to start soldering. Ooh, technical. Heating the memory chip. Hold left click to heat the memory chip evenly. All right. Once the chip is loose, press 2 to switch to the vacuum template. Oh, type it. Okay, yeah, and press the left click to pick up the chip. Move it over the box above the PCB and drop it there. You know, this seems very technical, which I don't mind at all. All right, so all right, so let me place down. I don't have a device, so we're gonna have to wait. All right, connect the device. Where's the device at? I need the devicey. Give me device. All right. Did I miss anything? Yeah, give me a device. I want to hold it. I want to put a device on here. Where is the device when you need one? I feel like I'm missing. Yeah, I see that, but where's the phone at? How dare you? Phone's not even right there. Where did the phone go? Am I missing something? Let me go make sure that the... Oh, look, in our lab. And make sure that I didn't forget anything in here. I don't think I did. My mailbox. Oh, good. No emails. Well, that's common among. Okay, so I got the phone. So we're gonna go over here, back into this room, and we're gonna try to put the ooh, hello. Just what I need is a microscope. Probably not the best idea. Okay, so I need a... Where is the phone? That's what I need. I need the phone. How do I get the phone? I need the phone. That moment when your case files are not here when you need them. Trying to find where the box is. Not right there. That's a bullet, by the way. What the heck? Did I miss something? I think I'm lost, Your Honor. Is it? The device is not over here. Let me go back here. All right, picking up evidence. Yep, I got the evidence. All right. Okay, good. I got heads up, but here's the problem. I need the phone, man. Give me the phone. Give it to me. Yeah, there's no device connected because there's no device. This is so weird. You would think the device would be like over here or something, but it's not. What am I missing? I feel like we need to go and pick up the evidence though, because like it's not on our person, so like we don't really have it. So I guess let me go back to the crime scene and see if maybe I missed something. No, it went with us, but why is it not like... All right, well, I'm gonna pick up my evidence markers anyways real quick. There we go. All right, let's see if maybe that'll do anything. At least we know what that's going to be used for. This is rather peculiar. The phone, I need the phone. I don't have device. Where's the device at? Let me just look around a little bit here. We don't need fingerprints. That's for doggone sure. Okay. If I were evidence, where would I be? Ooh. Not in here. All right, well, either way, we're going to go ahead and close this case because we have that done. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. No. No. Alright, we're gonna go try this again and see what we can do. So I feel like I may have missed a step. Alright, so let's open this up. Uh-huh. Aha. Okay, we're gonna try this again here, since I seem to have confused myself originally here. Okay, and then we have this phone down here. Put that down. Perfect. All right, then we're gonna take a photo. Another photo. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna pick up the password. Okay, that is now got it. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to pick up the smartphone. Neat. All right, now let's go back to the laboratory. Okay. I'm not noticing anything that would be related to the phone being in my hand. This is weird. What am I doing wrong, sir? Okay, so let's do a short press instead of a long press. All right, let's go back over there. Probably what I did wrong. All right, so short press. Okay, now we got it. Okay, it only took us forever. All right, so we want to do this device right here. Yes. All right, now let's start decrypting it. Daggum time, man. Yeah. This is a wonderful sound, isn't it? Just doing a little decrypting over here. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. If I can. But I mean, we could have used the password, but what's wrong with just using a decryptor? All right, so let's go ahead and export our results. Exported. All right, let's start to. All right, so that's been encrypted. So let's take a look at the results. Okie madokie. The device contains call logs and messaging history. Really? I wouldn't have guessed. Well, looks like that's all. That's crazy. All right, then I guess we're going to put this device on there as well. Oh, fill it. We gotta get this out, I guess. I would like to put the phone on there, please. Thank you. There we are. Okay, so how did they say to do this again? Let me check my tutorial before I go any further. Didn't really want to break something by doing that. All right, let's see. Press E to select the digital evidence device, rather. You want to desolder, press E to start desoldering. Hold left click to heat the memory chip evenly. Once the chip is loose, press 2 to switch to the vacuum and press left click to pick up the chip. Move it over the box above the PCB and drop it there. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just do that then. All right, so I got to do this right here. Oh yeah, chat. Look at that thing heat up. Uh-oh, I destroyed it. Well, turkey. I think I killed it, chat. I think I killed it. I heated it up way too much. Well, turkey. I destroyed it, chat. Don't tell me I'm going to do this again, man. Next time, I guess don't do it too hot. Oh, shiitake. All right, well, I guess I get to redo this again because that was a fail. All right, talk about a simulation strategy game, eh? Check our mailbox, make sure. Okay, good, no one loves us. No emails for us. All right, we're just gonna close this and redo it, I guess. Sorry, chat. Got to do this again because we burnt the chip, man. Chip is toast. But just keep putting my webcam in the wrong place. My bad, chat. All right, well, let's try this again, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Perfect. Nice and perfect. Kinda. All right, we're gonna go. Nope, I don't need to. Thank you. And this time I'm gonna refrain from heating it up too crazy. All right. Gonna leave those there. Pick up this password. And we're going to pick up this smartphone and we're gonna take it back to the lab and do it the right way, eh? There we go. Oh, never had that turned on. My bad. All right, let's go back over here. And let's do this the right way, baby. All right. That in there. Decrypt this again. Yay, decryption. Are we done? Yay. Oh. All right, so we got that. Let's shut the case file again. Results again. All right, open case file again. Device contains call logs and messaging history. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and select this. All right, let me back over here. There we go. All right, let's do this correctly, folks. Let's heat it up a little bit. All right, let's see if that's enough. I don't really want to hurt it this time. Grab the daggum thing, will ya? This is quite the game. A lot of strategy in it. That's for damn good, sure. Ah, I destroyed it again. You know, I think they do this just to aggravate me. Oh my goodness. Can we just move on to a different case file, please? Oh boy. Well, it looks like this is going to be the game of GeekyCowboy plays tutorial 1 repeatedly until he is able to learn how to solder a chip properly. Let's move on to the next tutorial, chat. You see tutorial 1, or no, 2 rather. Hey, Director 56, welcome to the stream. Alright, this tutorial is an introduction to collecting and analyzing fingerprints. A number of fingerprints need to be collected and analyzed so we can establish who lives in each room. Oh, wonderful. Alright. Of course, it's another Jane Doe. 2 people are reported to be living in this flat. You need to locate fingerprints to confirm the identity of both habitants. So technical. Alright, let's see. Here is James Doe's thumb. And then here is John Doe's thumb. Oh, so we got to do a little bit of fingerprint type stuff. Could be fun. All right, neat. All right, so I guess we get to look at some fingerprints. All right, press E to open the chamber. Press a general evidence item from the case file inside and close the chamber. Oh. Go to the computer next to the chamber and start the fuming process. Wait until the process is complete. Okay, once complete, a result folder appears next to the chamber. If a print was found, pick it up. All right. We'll place the evidence in there. I'm sorry. Do I need my evidence? Yes. Oh, nice. All right, well, I guess let me go ahead and get my evidence out. Go ahead and grab that one. We're gonna place the evidence in there. Oh. Hey, ball dude, what's up? Yeah, I got the face cam on. Howdy. Let me get my evidence, please. Okay, good, I got that one. Dude, I just want my evidence, bro. Just give me my evidence. Give me the evidence. All right, well. Damn it. This thing does not like me very much. All right, let me look here. I was having this issue as well with the other one, the phone too. So I must be doing something wrong somewhere around the line, or. But that's what we get from a demo, folks. Just having a little bit of fun, trying it out. All right. Place evidence. I'm literally selecting the fingerprint. And it's not allowing me to literally place the evidence in there. That is actually pretty crazy. Let me check tutorial again. I'm curious as to why this is not placing anything in there. But okie dokie. We'll probably close it and nothing will happen. So it's just very weird to me of how it's like not wanting to place down or even grab the evidence. Unless I'm not close enough or something. Yeah, still not even grabbing the evidence, folks. That's kind of weird, honestly. It's honestly very weird to me of how it's not even grabbing the evidence. That's crazy. You're not letting me grab the evidence, you? What is wrong with you? My goodness. Oh. Well, that's one way to get distracted, I guess. It's like, that's just so weird of how it's not even let me do anything. That is just so weird, chat. It's not even letting me grab the fingerprints. It's just so weird to me. I feel like there's like some specific way or something that you have to like, I don't know, grab the evidence and place it down or something. Like I'm literally going over here, selecting it and pressing enter and then attempting to place the evidence on there and it's not doing anything. That's very weird to me. Okay, well, this is interesting. Well, since it's acting a little weird, I guess we're going to move on to the next tutorial since this one doesn't seem to want to do anything proper. So I guess let's move on to the next tutorial. Because we're not going to do this repeatedly 3 times in a row like the last tutorial we did. So we're just going to close this case for now. We'll probably come back to it once we get a lot of these other issues figured out. All right, we'll go ahead and do tutorial 3. This tutorial teaches you about collecting and analyzing biological samples. Okay. This is going to be a weird one then, I guess. Okay, briefing. This tutorial teaches you about collecting and analyzing biological samples. Yes, it sure daggum diddly does. Witness statement. Someone injured themselves and left behind a biological sample. Let me guess, Jane Doe. Well, of course it was Jane Doe. Biological sample, saliva, here 0. Okay. So what's the plan there, Chief? What are we doing? Going to the biological sample department. All right. Short press left click to place 2 DNA samples. One must be a known reference profile and one an unknown profile. Long press left click to start the comparison. Bears. Use the control analysis scale and align the profiles. Work carefully. Accuracy is rated during case evaluation. I'll do my best, Your Honor. Decide whether the DNA profiles match or do not match. Export the results, exit the station, and pick up the result folder. I'll try. Please insert both a known and unknown DNA profile to start the analysis. Do I have one of those? All right, well, let's just go over to this one. Press E to place biological samples in the analyst unit. Multiple samples can be processed at once. After closing your case file, long press E to start the analyst and wait for it to complete. When processing is complete, a result folder appears next to the analyst unit. Pick it up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and place our samples in there. If they plan on letting us place our samples in there this time, eh? Got it. That one worked, okay? Love that. That one actually worked. I love that for me. Ooh, file. Take a look here. What the file says. Oh. That exactly makes sense, right? All right, so we went ahead and did that one. So just to make sure that I was doing this correctly, we'd do that one. Unless this is the one that we already did. All right, so that one was already exported. Great. All right, so we want to do this file. Okay, so they don't match. Okay. think I understood it correctly, but let me just make sure. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Okay, so we don't have, if I read correctly, we don't have multiple deals here. We only have one. Oh wait, no. We have the witness statement, then we have a biological sample from John Doe. The DNA profile is John Doe. So I'm assuming that's all you really got to do, because there's, you know, we can place this one on there. And we can start the analysis. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we pretty much done all we can do with that one. I think. Oh, I gotta close it. Yes. Yeah, well, I'm trying my best. Okay, so it didn't really actually allow us to analyze it. Okay, well, this is also one of the reasons why this this game is still very much in early access, or it's still being developed. So I'm sure the finished one will be amazing. All right, let's take a look at tutorial 4. This tutorial teaches you about collecting firearm-related evidence. Ooh, firearm-related evidence. Reconstructing bullet trajectories and comparing projectiles in the lab. Well, let's go ahead and jump right on that one, buddy boy. All right, let's take a look here. All right, so we already know what the briefing is going to say. A gunshot has been reported from a neighbor. You need to locate the weapon that was used, where the projectile went, and determine the weapon used. So does that mean we need to go in the field, or? Okay. Short press E on the firearm slot to place the firearm from your case file. Long press E to fire a reference shot into the water tank. Interesting. Pick up the reference projectile from the side of the tank. Okay. We don't exactly have a firearm, so just saying. You need to fire, man. Do I need to go out in the field, I guess? Guess so. Go to the crime scene. Oh, okay, okay. We're good, we're good. Take a look around and interact with the yellow hints. Oh, more hints. Okay. After documenting the bullet hole, remove the projectile if still present. Then take the trajectory rod from the large tool case. All right. Return the bullet hole. Or excuse me. Yeah, return to the bullet hole. Press right click to enter placement mode. Aim at the hole until the rod snaps into place and confirm with left click. All right. We don't need that one. I need my trusty evidence markers. Let's see, where's that bullet hole at, man? Anyone see a bullet hole? Where's the bullet hole at? Ah, is it right here? Pick up the tripod camera from the tool case. Press right click to enter placement mode and place it where you assume the projectile is flying using left click. Short press E to align the camera toward the expected projectile path. Press Left click to start the 30-second exposure. Quickly pick up the spray can from the tool case and spray the laser starting at the trajectory rod. The camera takes the photo automatically. Okay, and that's all well and dandy, but where is the projectile? I don't see no bullet hole. I see that. That's nasty. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I was about to say, where in the heck did this thing go? No, I don't want to... Billy Goose. Yeah, let's rotate this thing. There we are. All right, let's go put these up. All right, let me take a picture just to make sure that I have it. Yeah, I know the objects are too small. That's because I'm zoomed in. The main objects are too small. What do you want me to do? Zoom in all the way? Now, I know that there's no evidence marker because you want me to zoom in so unbelievably crazy. Okay, well, let me move my evidence marker then, since you want to be... oh, so particular. All right, then, I'll just go ahead and move. Oh, good. Okay, well, that's good. Good to know that I can place it on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. That's good news, eh? Good news. All right. Boop. I'm zooming in as far as I can. There you go. All right, there's your picture. All right, so let me go pick up the projectile and put it in a buggy. No, I didn't want to. Turkey. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to move that. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Messy little thing. I did not want to grab the evidence marker. I just wanted to grab the bullet out of the wall. All right, well, the evidence marker is being a pain in the butt, so we're just gonna put it in there, I guess, so that we can get the bullet out of the wall. All right, cool. All right, now I need to trajectory rod, and then we need to put that in there. Okay, and then I think that it went right here. Not enough laser. Okay, fine, we'll get the laser. Okay, time to spray. Oh. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Looky what we got here. That's close. Oh no, that's pretty much on point, guys. That's crazy. Spray a little bit more. I probably need to move my camera though, because that camera is not in the right place. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. We'll just place it right there so I can spray more. The only sucky part is that I can't. Can I grab the camera while I have this? I can't. Don't want our laser to go away while I'm walking over there to put the spray away, so I gotta hurry. Because knowing my situation... Quit grabbing it! Want to take a picture of the daggum laser? Seriously? Well, that's what I get for not being fast enough, folks. I don't know what that means, but okay. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so we got that already. We're good. What's it keep telling me about exposure? I don't need that anymore. There we go. Go ahead and put everything back up. This back up. Okay, so let's take a look at our case file. So we have the projectile extracted from a bullet hole at the crime scene. We also have the trajectory, which goes literally from wall to wall. Great. Now let's go back to headquarters. I guess the only thing about it is we're probably gonna have to look around for the gun, because we didn't see the gun in there. Yeah, we didn't see the gun in there, so. Okay, so if I'm understanding correctly, we would pretty much, long story short, we would get the projectile out of the file and then we would give it a try via our gun and pretty much do appropriate testing and then add it to the case file. That's how I'm understanding for this tutorial. This projectile right here, I don't believe is the projectile that we had at the crime scene. So that's how I'm understanding it for this tutorial. So that's case closed, at least for now. Because we're not exactly able to analyze the file, which is unfortunate, but we will be able to in the near future. Okay, yeah, so I think it was an interesting game for sure. We, at least for now, we really just did the tutorials to kind of understand, you know, kind of the, you know, the basic functionality and what you're specifically supposed to be doing. As I said, this is a game that is very much still being, you know, developed. It hasn't been released yet. So possibly whenever it does get released, I may look into purchasing it and maybe trying another hand at it. But again, as I mentioned, this is just a demo. It's not, you know, the game that is fully finished and ready to go and out to the public yet. It's just a demo. So there's a lot of functionality that's missing inside of it. But if this is a game that interests you guys, be sure to go on Steam and wishlist it. Like I said, it's called Forensic Crime Scene Detective, and it's a pretty alright simulator so far. I would love to see it finished and being able to do a little bit more with it. But yeah, pretty decent game. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to go ahead and transition into another game that I want to also give another try out. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and move us over into our just chatting scene real quick. Okay, and while I do that, we're going to go ahead and... Nope, not that one. I'm going to go ahead and... this real quick. Gonna let me? Okay, cool, it did. All right, so 1 second here. I'm going to transition the games a little bit. So let me go ahead and bring up the other game that I want to give a try. Hopefully this one is not super loud. All right. Excuse me for a second here. Sorry for the loud noise. One. Okay, chat. I'm going to end the stream for today. I'm unfortunately experiencing a technical issue, but keep an eye out for another stream expected tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. So we'll see you then. Thanks for joining me.